Welcome back to Autocar Review, where today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated, retro-inspired vehicles of the decade. If you're a fan of classic curves, modern tech, and that unmistakable VW flair, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Let's start with what made the original Karmann Ghia so special. Born in the 1950s, the Karmann Ghia was Volkswagen's stylish answer to the sports car market. Though it wasn't really about speed, it was about design. A marriage between German engineering and Italian styling, the car was assembled by Karmann and styled by the legendary Italian firm Ghia. What came out of that collaboration was a car that looked like a sculpture, but with the mechanical guts of a beetle. Fast forward to 2026, and the new Karmann Ghia is once again redefining what it means to blend retro beauty with contemporary performance. First impressions? Stunning. The design is clearly inspired by the original, but with a futuristic twist. It features an elongated hood, flared wheel arches, and that signature rounded rear. The chrome accents are subtle yet effective, giving the car a vintage soul without looking dated. The LED headlamps and taillights are seamlessly integrated into the body, almost like jewelry for the car. It's low, it's wide, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Underneath the beautiful body, Volkswagen has gone all in on electrification. That's right, the 2026 Karmann Ghia is fully electric. It sits on VW's latest SSP platform, which replaces the older MEB architecture used in models like the ID.4. This new platform allows for a longer range, faster charging, and a lower center of gravity, perfect for a car with sporty ambitions. You can choose between a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup or a dual-motor all-wheel drive version. The base model delivers a respectable 250 horsepower, but the dual-motor Ghia S cranks it up to 375 horsepower. That might not sound like supercar territory, but with instant electric torque and a lightweight frame, it can do 0 to 60 in just under 4.5 seconds. And let's be real, this car isn't about raw speed, it's about emotion. It's about the way it makes you feel behind the wheel. And in that department, the 2026 Karmann Ghia absolutely delivers. Inside, the cabin strikes a near-perfect balance between minimalism and nostalgia. The dashboard is clean, with soft-touch materials, and just enough brushed aluminum to give it a premium feel. A 12.9-inch floating infotainment screen dominates the center, but it doesn't overpower the interior. VW has wisely included physical dials for the climate controls, something purists will appreciate. The digital cockpit is fully customizable, allowing you to display everything from traditional gauges to minimalist EV stats. The seats are sporty, yet comfortable, upholstered in eco-leather, and available with contrast stitching that echoes the car's exterior color. And speaking of colors, the Karmann Ghia comes in some fantastic retro shades, like sage green, sunset orange, and glacier blue. Each one is a nod to the original model's palette, but with a modern metallic twist. One of the most impressive features of this new Ghia is its efficiency. Thanks to its aerodynamic design and improved battery management, the base model gets an estimated 350 miles of range on a full charge. The Ghia S, with its extra power, still manages around 310 miles. DC fast charging can bring the battery from 10% to 80% in just about 20 minutes, making it more than practical for daily use and weekend getaways alike. Driving dynamics are where this car surprises you. It's not just a pretty face. The steering is direct and responsive, the suspension is tuned for a balance of comfort and sportiness, and the regenerative braking is smooth, not grabby like in some other EVs. Whether you're cruising along the coast or carving through a mountain pass, the Karmann Ghia feels planted and playful. Safety-wise, Volkswagen didn't cut corners. You get all the latest driver assistance features: adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, the works. There's also an augmented reality head-up display that projects navigation cues and speed onto the windshield, keeping your eyes on the road. So, who is this car for? It's for the dreamers, the romantics, the enthusiasts who crave a car with soul. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most practical EV out there. Instead, it's a statement, a rolling piece of art that pays homage to the past while embracing the future. The 2026 Karmann Ghia is expected to hit showrooms in early spring with a starting price around $42,000 for the base trim and close to $55,000 for the high-performance Ghia S. Considering its design, performance, and tech, that's a solid value. And while it might not be the car for everyone, it will absolutely be the perfect car for someone who wants to stand out in a sea of sameness. Volkswagen has done something really special here. They didn't just dust off an old nameplate. They reimagined it for a new era. In a world where cars are becoming more and more like appliances, the 2026 Karmann Ghia reminds us that driving can still be about passion, emotion, and joy. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another review from Autocar Review. Let us know in the comments, would you drive this electrified classic? Or are you sticking with the old school original? Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your heart racing.